Sometimes the simplest tools are the ones that end up getting the most abuse in the workshop, and this straight-handle tap wrench from Westward is a perfect example of that. When you first pick it up, you notice the weight immediately. At 2 pounds, it has a certain heft that feels reassuring, not like some of the flimsy, lightweight alternatives that tend to flex when you are trying to cut threads into tougher steel. The powder-coated finish gives it a grippy, matte texture that stays comfortable even if your hands are a bit greasy from working on a project. It is a mechanical tool in the purest sense, no bells or whistles, just a straightforward design meant to hold a tap securely while you do the heavy lifting. It handles anything from a 1/4 inch up to a full inch, which covers a massive range of common shop tasks. The jaws bite down hard, and honestly, that is the most important part of a wrench like this. You do not want your tap slipping halfway through a cut, and this thing locks in tight enough that you can really focus on keeping your alignment straight. Now here is the thing about these straight handle designs. They are fantastic for getting into open spaces where you have plenty of room to swing, but they can be a bit cumbersome if you are working in a tight engine bay or a cramped corner. You have to be mindful of the length, as it can get in its own way if you are not careful. Another small detail is that while the powder coating looks great and keeps rust at bay, it can be a little thick around the adjustment threads right out of the box. It might feel a tiny bit stiff for the first few turns, until everything wears in and smooths out. It is made in China, which is pretty standard for this price point, but the build quality feels surprisingly robust for a tool that is likely going to spend most of its life getting knocked around on a workbench. It is not a precision instrument that you would treat with kid gloves, but it is definitely a reliable piece of kit that gets the job done without any fuss. If you are looking for something that is going to last through years of tapping holes without breaking the bank, this is a solid contender. It is not going to win any awards for innovation, but it does exactly what it says on the tin, and sometimes that is all you really need.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.